Good afternoon, everyone. Apologies for the troubles this afternoon. We've got a bit of new technology for the stream today. So we're just fine-tuning it all, and will hopefully result in a better show for everyone. Just bear with us while we do it. We'll try and get Qatar, that's down at Kilo. Try and get it as well. Alright, our next arrival will be Jetstar 975 coming in, 795 coming in from the Sunshine Coast, Airbus A321. Just out on short final at the moment. Bear with us while we get used to the new lens, guys. So as you can see, we are now getting a lot more zoom on our shot. So we now have a 100 to 400mm with a 2x adapter attached. We're just getting used to how it works. Alright, next departure will be this A321 departing off runway 34, full length Juliet. Alright, rolling off runway 34. Alright, we've got a 717 arriving on runway 34, just about to touch down. So Discover Tasmania livery there on the 717. Alright, looks like our next departure may very well be the Qatar 777. Unfortunately at the moment I don't have ATC coming through my headset, so I apologise if I do miss something there, because I can't hear ATC at the moment. We'll work on that one shortly. We'll get this Qatar 777 departing first. Just to give an idea of the sort of zoom we now have, that's down at full length kilo, and we're in the Operations Road car park, so we're getting quite good zoom with this new setup we've got. Alright, here goes Qatar. Up and away, and with the magnificent zoom we've now got, we're going to be able to get them out for quite a ways now. It's going to leave you on a bit of a broad view of the terminal for a minute, just while I try and suss out so I can get audio.
Jetstar 942, line up runway 34 and wait, number 2.
Lining up and waiting, runway 34, Jetstar.
Alright guys, we've got a Rex departing there off 27. I want to sort of see what we can get 27 wise in terms of... I'm pretty happy with that sort of zoom on 27 there. That's a Rex Sub 340 heading to Mount Gambier. So next departure here off 34 is Jetstar A320. The other problem is that it's going to pick up on the razor wire a lot more than the aircraft, so I'll just try and work on that. Alright. So got an arrival, just about touchdown on 3-4, velocity 684 coming in from Perth, about to touch down. We got Jetstar and Garuda both down at Kilo getting ready for departure. That's Virgin Australia in from Perth. We got just 976 lining up down at, sorry, just 520 down at Kilo, getting ready to depart to Sydney. This one in front of us, however, is just 976, going to head off to Perth. Have its company aircraft waiting down at Kilo. That was just 976 heading over to Perth. Next departure will be just 520 down there at holding point Kilo, runway 34. heading off to Sydney. Very good afternoon to everyone. Hope you are enjoying the show. I appreciate everyone's patience while we get this new technology set up. So we've got a new laptop and a new lens. So the new lens obviously is allowing us to get a lot closer in. So that aircraft there is sitting all the way down at Kilo, and we are up at the Operations Road car park. Hi Peter, Adam, Brad, Rachel, thank you very much for helping us get to 1,000 subscribers. It was great to hit that during our show last week. Apologies on the lack of the Friday show. Unfortunately my work commitments saw me unable to schedule the show for Friday. So James, good afternoon, sitting in front of me. Whereabouts are you guys sitting? Hope you're enjoying the show either way, wherever you are. Alright, sounds like our Jetstar is rolling. They are. Just 520 up and away to Sydney. As I said, I don't have any audio coming through for ATC into my headset, so I do apologise if I miss aircraft being given clearance to land and or take off. So we've got Qantas 622 heading up to Brisbane, about to roll or rolling here at Juliet. Qantas 622 heading to Brisbane. Go up and away heading to Brisbane. Qantas 737. And I think our next departure will be Jetstar 7. I think it was heading to Singapore. Actually no, they've got a Velocity pulled in off Juliet, going to go ahead of the Jetstar 787. So this would be Velocity 855 heading to Sydney. So where we are at the moment is about the maximum we were able to get to with the previous lens, whereas now we could even go right in and read the Rego Victor Uniform Juliet. Alright, they are rolling on their way to Sydney. Velocity 855. And that is our problem at the moment, the razor wire. One of our next projects is to make our platform on the back of this vehicle a little bit higher so we can clear the razor wire. Alright, that's Velocity on their way to Sydney. And next should be... Sorry guys, what's going on with our camera feed? Apologies there. Oh, you got no ATC on the feed either, okay. We'll have a look at that one in a minute. Jetstar 787 departing for Singapore. Alright. I got Garuda lining up now down at Kilo there at 3-4. Heading back to Jakarta. Again, this aircraft's down at the full-length Kilo holding point, and we are now at maximum zoom. Okay, Garuda up and away, heading back to Jakarta. Positive rate, gear up. All right. That might be why we had no ATC on the feed. Hopefully it has just returned now, guys. As I said, we've got a new laptop here, so we are just trying to work out what's going on. Back in a second, guys. Hey guys, yeah, so not sure what's going on with the ATC audio there. We'll hopefully come up with a solution shortly. One more trick up my sleeve that I'm going to try when I can find what I do with it. Alright, so we're currently waiting for Singapore 228 to depart off 27, so I believe it might be lining up as we speak. So we'll flick across, get our zoom in over on 27. There he is. Singapore 228 heading back to Singapore off runway 27 over there. There we go, Singapore up and away, heading back to Singapore Changi International Airport. Unfortunately, a 27 departure at this time of afternoon means that they are almost flying into the sun for me. So we should also shortly have Jetstar 1 off to Honolulu, departing off runway 34 behind us. So they are just lining up now. There we are, Jetstar 1, 787. Just waiting for a landing on 27 before their departure here to Honolulu. Hopefully we will sort out the audio for ATC shortly. At the same time, I need to make sure we are giving you the aviation content that you guys came for. Alright, Jetstar 1 rolling for Honolulu. Here, runway 34 at Melbourne. There we go, Jetstar 1 up and away. So, welcome to everyone that has joined us this afternoon. Thank you for your patience while we work on this new setup. Our aim is to provide a quality stream here at Melbourne, and hopefully the upgrades we've done will result in it being a quality stream. Alright, what do we got next? Looks like we might have arrivals on 27. We have got QF37 sitting down at Kilo, waiting to depart to Singapore. Next arrival on 27 will be Qantas 451, coming in from Sydney, currently just about to fly over the top of the Terminal 4 car park, which is our other streaming location. So we might look at doing a stream from there next weekend, which will be a morning stream. So generally speaking, if it's afternoon, we'll be over here at Ops Road. If it's morning, we will probably go from T4, just to try and give you guys the best lighting conditions. But obviously with the new lens, we are getting a lot more clarity on distance shots. So previously this arrival on 27 would have been a speck in the screen, but now you can actually see who it is and make out some details. Alright. So next arrival here on 34 Qantas A330 operating Qantas flight 70 coming in from Delhi. So they are just there. Qantas 70 about to touch down on 34. Next departure will be another Qantas 330 down at Kilo, heading off to Singapore, which will be QF 37. So, very good afternoon to the 70 people we have in the stream at the moment. If you haven't yet liked the stream, please go and smash that thumbs up button. We appreciate your engagement on the stream. And likewise, if you're not yet subscribed, please go and hit that subscribe button. Smash the bell icon so that you get notifications for when we are streaming. Qantas 37 getting ready to jet off to Singapore, and they are rolling. Up and away, Qantas 37 heading back to Singapore. Heading off to Singapore, I should say, because they're based here in Australia, obviously. Playing chasey with Singapore 228 that left a couple of minutes ago off 27. Interesting to see that one takes 34 as a departure and one takes 27 when they're both going to the same destination. Alrighty. next departure looks like it will be... Who will it be? It will be... Qantas 462 heading to Sydney up at full length kilo. And our next arrival should be Velocity 1594 from Newcastle. But first, Qantas 737 heading up to Sydney. Qantas 462 here on your screen at the moment, getting ready to jet down 34, heading up to our sister city in Sydney. Up and away, Qantas 462 off to Sydney. Gear up. I'm loving the footage we're getting today with this new lens setup. Hoping you're enjoying the footage today as well. Apologies on the delay getting started, but we are up and running now. We'll be running into the early evening tonight. It's a lovely day up here at Melbourne Airport. So our next arrival there, Velocity coming in from Newcastle, about to land on runway 27. Velocity down on the ground coming in from Newcastle there on runway 27. Yeah, B-Rad, that's right, heading up to Sid Squad Land was that last one. Yeah, it would be lovely if Melbourne Airport would support spotting a little bit more. They are pretty spotter friendly. They do help where they can, but I think the infrastructure over here at Operations Road is not their priority, unfortunately. If you've visited this Operations Road car park before and driven through it, you would know that it's gravel and quite often full of potholes. So yeah, it would be lovely to see them elevate this just a little bit more so that we could clear the fences without having to get on massive ladders or stand up on the back of utes like I am right now. So yeah, Melbourne Airport, if you are watching and paying some attention, it would be lovely if you would develop this location, but We'll just have to wait and see what happens, won't we? So I believe that was velocity 740 coming in from the Gold Coast. We've got velocity 274 there was in our frame coming in from Canberra on 27. Alright, what do we got next going on? Looks like we will have quite a slink 81 coming in from Mildura -8 300. Currently out on finals for 27. They might sneak Jetstar 916 off to Townsville in the interim though. Looks like they're going to get them out on runway 27 now. So Jetstar 916 heading for Townsville, I think will be our next departure off 27. It'll be just over. There we go. Jetstar heading to Townsville. And of course the camera has picked up the Razor Wire instead of Jetstar. There we go. We need to be just a metre or so above the Razor Wire realistically to be able to get good clean shots, but yeah, it's Mick and I do have a plan for increasing our elevation here at the Ops Road car park. There we go, just off to Townsville, and then we've got the Qantas Link -8 about to touch down 27 coming in from Mildura. In behind the buildings. There we go. Now I'm also not in my usual spot at Ops Road, guys. There was another vehicle parked down there when I arrived today, so a slightly different position at Ops Road. Alright, next departure off 27, velocity 233 heading to Adelaide. They're going to get out before velocity 332 from Brisbane. Where is velocity 332 from Brisbane? Alright, can we get velocity 233 out for Adelaide first? Yep. And then we got a couple of arrivals coming in on 3-4 for us. Sorry guys, still learning how to control the camera with a lens quite so long. There we go, velocity heading off to Adelaide. Alright, I think our next arrivals are going to be on 3-4. Yep, just about to touch down now. Sorry, we'll get the focus to come back and then we'll grab it. There we are. Oh, this was our velocity inbound. My apologies, Mick. camera. As I say, guys, still learning the new setup. It is also a second-hand lens, so we may have some teething issues with it. Alright, so that was Velocity 332 coming in from Brisbane, and I believe our next is Jetstar 901 coming in from Busselton. Little ways out still. Next departure of 27 will be Rex 258 heading up to Brisbane, departing off runway 27. There they are now. There we go, Rex 258 off to Brisbane. I think we'll swing around in a moment and grab our arrival from Busselton. Jetstar 901 in from Busselton. So Velocity 1294 coming in from Cairns. Should be a mix of the turning base on runway 34. I can't actually see them out there just yet. And then we'll have Qantas 455 in from Sydney on 27. We've got Jetstar 709 taxiing out to depart runway 27. Good afternoon everyone who has recently joined us, and thank you for joining us for our Sunday afternoon stream. You can see we currently got 58 people watching our stream here at Operations Road, Melbourne International Airport. Hope you are all having a lovely Sunday afternoon, or whatever the time is where you are from. I understand we've got people from all around. Got Ian from Johannesburg, Rihan from CMB. What's CMB? Is that Colombia or Colombo? My apologies for not recognising that one. Alright, here's our Jetstar departing. Alright, sorry guys, I will be back with you in a few moments. sorry guys, had a very important phone call I just had to grab. But we've got Hainan Air just about to touch down here on runway 34. So apologies for the lack of content there for a couple of minutes. But stunning livery here of Hainan Airways about to touch down. Airbus A330. There we go. So I was right, CMB is Colombo. So welcome to everyone far and wide. Thank you for joining us today at Ops Road. Well, for our Colombo viewer, we have Sri Lankan pushed back over there in the international bay, getting ready to head back to Colombo. And the autofocus strikes again on the razor wire. There we go. We'll reset our autofocus point to be the tail of our Colombo aircraft sitting there. So Hainan in from Haiku. Next arrival on 27, velocity 850. Coming in from Sydney. Looks like it's currently over the T4 car park from our perspective. So we'll jump across there. Oh, we can find them. Where are they? There they are. So velocity coming in from Sydney. Alright. Just had a sub 340 land on 34 here. So I got Sri Lankan there taxiing out. So we've got Qatari 904 on finals, about a minute out, coming in for runway 34, coming in from Doha. There's our Sri Lankan taxiing out, so they're going to depart 34 in front of us, which will be lovely to see. follow follow Sri Lankan out for another moment or two, just till Qatar gets a little bit closer. I think next week we'll probably shoot from T4 there behind Sri Lanka now. Alright, we're going to leave Sri Lankan there and we're going to pick up Qatari 904 777 coming in from Doha. There we go, Qatar 904 on the ground here at Melbourne. So he's going to go all the way up to Echo to exit the runway for some reason. Next arrival here on 3-4 will be Qantas 621 coming in from Brisbane. Ashley, one of the mods from Sid Squad. Good afternoon, welcome to Melbourne Flyers footage from Melbourne Airport. I hope you are enjoying. We've got Sri Lankan here rolling off 3-4 straight out, heading back to Colombo. Sri Lankan Airbus A330. There we go, up and away, heading for Colombo in Sri Lanka. Enjoy the flight back, guys. There we go. Alright, another Qantas 737 about to touch down here on 3-4. Heading up the dust of the Sri Lankan A330. Alright, so it looks like sorry guys, looks like our next on 27 will be Velocity 1040 coming in from the Sunshine Coast. They're just on short final at the moment, so they'll be with us momentarily. Looks like a couple of departures off runway 27, velocity 863. It looks like it's going to get itself out on its way to Sydney ahead of company aircraft from the Sunshine Coast. There we are. Velocity heading off to Sydney ahead of the company in from Sunshine Coast. Not ideal having them off 2-7 today, but we can't have everything our way all the time. Hope you are enjoying our stream today at Melbourne Airport. Now we've lost him. There he is. Hope we're not having any lag issues with the new laptop. We deliberately went shopping for one that met the technical requirements for the software we use. So it's the Velocity flight coming in from the Sunshine Coast. The Velocity service from the Sunshine Coast touching down. Alright, who is our next departure off 27? Yeah, B-Road, we keep sending them up to Sydney. So next departure, just our 778 heading across to Adelaide. And our next arrival, New Zealand 265 coming in from Queenstown. But I suggest that we'll have just our 778 to Adelaide out before that arrival. Mick's giving me the feedback that the video quality is awesome today. So we're hoping that we've, if not perfected, come close to our setup for the time being perfected. Obviously, we need to raise ourselves a little bit to get ahead of that razor wire. There we go. Jetstar 778 heading across to Adelaide. Ahead of the Air New Zealand in from Queenstown. I'll see if we can follow them this time. Nope. Lost him again. Ah, he got up nice and early. There we go, heading off to Adelaide. So next arrival will be the Air New Zealand coming in from Queenstown. A little ways out still for 27 arrival, so Air New Zealand 265. Looks like we've got no arrivals on 3-4 at the moment. So we've got New Zealand 265. Looks like we might have Qantas 692 looping around for a 27 arrival. So I dare say our next will probably be departures off 27. And see New Zealand just out over the top of Terminal 4 from my perspective. John Vogel, good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone else that has joined us today. Much appreciated. If you haven't yet liked our stream, please smash the like button. And if you're not yet subscribed, would really appreciate you subscribing to the channel. And while you're there, hit the bell icon so you can know when we're streaming. So Air New Zealand 265 coming in from Queenstown. There we go, Air New Zealand 265 down on the ground from Queenstown on runway 27. Next arrival, Qantas Qantas 692 coming in from Adelaide. Maybe Qantas 466 not quite ready to come out and play. Looks like they're still holding on the taxiways. So I seem to remember last Sunday we had quite a short period where we had limited arrivals, but it wasn't very long lasting. So dare say we will have arrivals and departures in the not too distant future. Yeah, Justin, as Mick said, we've been working on it for about 6 weeks now. We are slowly perfecting our setup. It unfortunately is a slow process to get to where we are so far. Looks like Qantas 466 might actually be taxiing around to come for a 3-4 departure. Looks like Qantas 466 might be going to come down and depart 3-4. Qantas 692 is just over Terminal 4 now. So we'll go and join that arrival on 27 there. So we are starting to come into golden hour now here at Melbourne Airport, where the sun makes the aircraft look absolutely stunning, as well as the airport itself looks absolutely stunning. But Qantas 692 in from Adelaide, about to touch down there on runway 27. Alright, that was Air New Zealand there in from Queenstown. Little Airbus A320. And again, the autofocus loves the razor wire. There we go. Alright. Next departure, I reckon will be this one, Qantas 466, heading up to Sydney. So we can get through the razor wire. No, doesn't want to go through the razor wire. There we go, just reset our focus points then. So Qantas 466, heading up to our friends at the Sid Squad. I don't believe they are streaming today, but I may be wrong. Happy to be corrected. There we go, up and away, Qantas 466 heading to Sydney. Alright. No arrivals. Oh, we've got arrival out in the distance for 3-4. Qantas 879 coming in from Coolangatta will be with us in about 5 minutes. Alrighty, Qantas 879 on short finals here for runway 34, coming in from Coolangatta. Swing around to pick this one up. Go about to touch down from the lovely Gold Coast. Qantas 879. Go. Looks like we got X4A coming out to play. I saw them land as I was arriving this afternoon, so it's great to see them heading out to depart, and great to see they're going to go off 3-4 for us. Sort of makes sense because they're going back to Canberra. But yeah, this is why we need to raise ourselves a little bit higher, and why we see people down here quite often with ladders to clear that razor wire. But absolutely stunning colours there on X4A in this light. As I said, it's a shame about the razor wire, but we can't have everything. There we are, Ashley confirming since Squad are not streaming today, but keep an eye out soon. Definitely will be, guys. I absolutely love your streams up there in Sydney. You guys are the catalyst for us starting to do our streams down here. Watching you guys and watching Only Planes Network up in Brisbane got me thinking that we don't have a live stream regularly down here in Melbourne, so took it upon ourselves to start up the stream, and everyone seems to be absolutely loving it. So thank you to Ashley and the team up at Sid Squad for the motivation. Means you guys get to have a semi-regular live stream here in Melbourne. X-Ray 4 Alpha getting ready to jet up to to Brisbane today. Yeah, it's the only Planes Network land up there at Brisbane. Velocity 334. Nope, sorry, gotta read my messages correctly. Where is this one going, Mick? Oh, going to Canberra. Qantas Link 1280. There we go. Rolling, heading back to Canberra. There we go, X-Ray 4 Alpha, up and away, heading off to Canberra. The Airbus A220, the first of Qantas's, first of many that will be replacing the 717 program. There we go. Alright, next arrival there on runway 27. Jetstar. Alright, so that was Jetstar. Who was that? That was Jetstar 441 in from the Gold Coast. Departure off 27. Qantas Link 89 heading to Launceston. Looks like they're just lining up now. There they go, rolling. Bit hard to see through the razor wire. As long as we keep moving, we should be right to keep them in focus. Nope, apparently not. There we go. Up and away, heading down to Launceston, down in Tasmania. Alright. It is still lovely and warm up here. Well, warm is a relative term, but it is lovely up here today. Ashley, thank you for watching. Enjoy. Next arrival on 27 will be Velocity 334 coming in from Brisbane. They are still a little ways out. Alright, looks like we've actually got the other A220 heading out to see us, or is that, yes, X-Ray 4 Bravo is heading down to see us as well. There we go. Nope, that's Jetstar. There we are, X-Ray 4 Bravo heading down to see us here at Runway 34 as well. They are heading up to the land of Only Planes Network, Brisbane. So it's quite nice to see both A220s out within a couple of minutes of each other. There's our arrival coming in on 27. There's our A220 just going past in front of us there. So we should have about Singapore 207 about 20 minutes away from arriving. So that arrival on 27 was Velocity 334 in from Brisbane. Oh, sorry Ashley, looks like Nightbot doesn't like you yelling. Yeah, guys, just a reminder, Nightbot is set to remove all messages that are in all caps, so just keep that in mind when you are chatting in the stream chat, just to try and keep it a little bit civil for everyone. If we're finding it's an issue, we'll find a way to address it, but at the moment Nightbot just removes the posts. Alrighty. Qantas's Airbus A220 X-Ray 4 Bravo jetting off to Brisbane. Even without the Indigenous paint scheme, I quite like the A220s. They're very, very neat little units. well, it's about time Qantas starts replacing some of their aging fleet. I remember photographing some of their first 737-800s back when I was in year 11 at high school. So that would have been 2002. That's how low in the thousands we were. That was brand new at the time. You're dreaming. There we go. So yeah, nice to see Qantas replacing some aircraft finally. So here we got Velocity 867 getting ready to dash up to our friends at Sid Squad in Sydney. So they got halfway on the runway and then they just propped. So yeah, Velocity 867 heading off to Sydney. Go up, up and away. Alright, the sun is starting to get low. So we've got Retro Roo heading down for departure as well. Retro Roo heading up to Sydney. Sorry guys, Singapore just about to touch down. Nope, Etihad, sorry, coming in from Abu Dhabi. That's going to be one of the problems with this current setup, is we're not going to be able to get all the heavies in the frame. We'll have to decide if we want to compromise the distance on the smalls to get the heavies in full frame. Because we're using a 2x adapter within this rig, so we could in theory drop that out and still get 100 to 400 zoom. But I honestly think the added zoom on most aircraft is going to be worth having. So we got Retro Roo lining up to head to Sydney as Qantas 468. Just waiting for Etihad to clear the runway. And we've got Singapore 207 about 10 minutes out. Retro Roo rolling off 16. Yeah, Retro Roo powering down 3-4 in this lovely golden hour sunlight. Etihad there in the background. Retro Roo heading off to our friends in Sydney. Velocity touching down there on 27. Yeah, Mick, you put the weather up there. I'd believe 21 degrees. The wind is a little bit. It's getting a little bit chilly with that sun going away, but it's yeah, it's still quite nice up here. So no sign of Singapore just yet. So we've got Velocity here at Juliet getting ready to depart. Velocity 341 getting ready to head up to Brisbane. I think they've just been told to make a move if you want to go now, because there is Qantas inbound on 27 coming in from New Zealand. Our next arrival will be the Qantas, what was it? Qantas 156 from Auckland. Another Velocity lining up in front of me. Dare say we'll sneak out after the arrival from Auckland. Alrighty. Grab this Velocity about to depart. So Velocity 869 heading up to Sydney. Alright, there we go, velocity 869 off to Sydney. Next arrival is just about to land on 27. Is Jetstar 212 coming in from Auckland. So it's playing chasey with its counterpart from Qantas. So they flew across the Tasman Sea there, coming in from Auckland. Alright, we have a Qantas 737 patiently waiting. Qantas 470 heading up to Sydney. This is what I mean, it's quiet 1 minute and then hectic the next. Especially with dual runway ops. Go, Qantas off to Sydney. And we got velocity going to sneak out before the next arrival. Where'd you go? Heading to Canberra. Got a another we've got an aircraft on short final. Runway 27. That might be our Singapore service. So that's Singapore 207 coming in runway 27. So we'll flick across there at a moment. There we can see them just there. I'm guessing that is Singapore 207. It is Singapore 207 8350 900. This new setup is quite lovely for getting arrivals on 27, because previously that would not have looked very good through our camera, whereas now that is looking lovely. Singapore 207 about to touch down from Singapore over there on runway 27. Alright, that's Singapore 207 down. So we've got Jetstar 572 getting ready to depart to Brisbane. Airbus A321. So one of the slightly older Airbuses. Alright, they're rolling. getting a different shot here. Singapore 207. They're taxiing in. That's a shot we wouldn't have been able to get previously. Not very well anyway. I can hear another one behind me getting ready to depart, so we'll leave Singapore there and we'll head back around to grab Jetstar 444 heading to the Gold Coast. Alright, so yeah, Jetstar 444 about to roll for the Gold Coast. Go, Jetstar 444 bound for the Gold Coast. Alright. Yeah, actually I don't know what's going on. As I said, it's new lens, still getting used to it. So it goes Qantas 693 jetting off for Adelaide. Touchdown shortly. There we are, Jetstar. So that Jetstar was Jetstar 736 coming out from Launceston. We should have Jetstar 174 coming in from Christchurch. They're out on finals for 2-7 at the moment. Go and pick them up shortly. It's a little bit far out still for us to grab that properly. But we've got Singapore 207 there taxiing in. From their Runway 27 arrival, but Jetstar 174 coming in from Christchurch. We'll pick him up now. Now, we get an answer last week as to what they're using the tower crane for. What construction works are there at Melbourne at the moment? I know they're always doing stuff in the airport, but just curious to know what they're doing that warrants a tower crane like that. Anyway, Jetstar in from Christchurch over in New Zealand. The sun is just about to dip itself over the horizon. So next arrival on 27 will be Velocity 1373 coming in from Launceston. So they're still a little ways out. Got that Qantas 737 there. I don't have him on flight radar, so don't know where he is. Don't know where he's off to. Oh, hang on, maybe he's on flight radar. Qantas 472. He'll be heading off to Sydney. B-Rad, yeah. Don't think I'm gonna go all night. Don't know how the camera will cope with a full night. I don't know how I would cope with standing up here all night. It's a little bit taxing on the body standing up here. Alright, Velocity 1373 in from Launceston. Just coming over the edge of the airport there now. Where'd he go? Lost him. There he is. Velocity 1373 in from Launceston. So we've got another obstacle now with a child sitting on the roof of a car. Makes it a little bit tricky, but it is a public space. Alright, so we've got Qantas 472 just coming down to line up here at Juliet. Looks like he wants to get the maximum Juliet he can because he's started heading south before turning north. Adam Spencer, new security screening is what the tower crane is there for. Alright, we've just got a 737 touching down on 27. We weren't lined up for that one, so we'll just stick here with Qantas 472 heading up to Sydney, and they're rolling. just as a fellow courtesy to other avgeeks, if you're going to insist on standing on top of cars, can you please park in the back row here at Ops Road? As you would have seen there, we had 2 obstacles in our shot. We ourselves park ourselves on the back row to not interfere with anybody else's viewing, but not everybody else has that forethought. Alright, velocity 871 here, playing Chasey, heading up to Sydney as well. How lovely do those clouds look tonight, guys. Absolutely stunning. Alright. Jetstar arriving on 27. Not sure who it is or where they're from. Apologies, I haven't seen Mick's message about who this is just yet, so... Back to peak hour traffic here at Melbourne Airport. In, out, all happening at the same time. So again, that's what we get with dual runway ops. Alright, Jetstar in, and we got Qantas here about to depart. Qantas 460 heading up to Sydney as well. One of the many Sydney services. Alright, we're rolling to Sydney. Next will be an arrival. No, it looks like next will be a departure of 27. Velocity 095. Already rolling to Denpasar. Velocity 095, that is. What's going on there? That is not ideal. Sorry about that, guys. I don't think the lens likes the buildings either. go. Got our friends at Melbourne Airport doing their runway inspections. Making sure to keep everything safe here at Melbourne Airport. Alright, so we will have Qantas 628 joining us here at Juliet, getting ready to head up to Brisbane. I reckon they'll scoot him out just before Air India 610 787 in from Mumbai. Is on finals now. Yeah, Qantas 628, they're going to turn and burn, get him up to Brisbane. Say good day to our friends at the Only Planes Network. Alright, there we are, Qantas on their way up to Brisbane. And we've got Air India 310. I think it's 310. Yes, Air India 310 on short final. See if we can pick them up with the lens. They might be over there. They are. Alright, Air India 310, Boeing 787 coming in from Mumbai. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody that has joined us recently. Thank you for joining. Currently have 68 concurrent streamers, so 68 people watching at the same time. 77 likes. So if you're not yet liked the stream for today, please smash that like button. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell icon, to be notified when we are streaming in the future. This week, we're looking at next week streaming from T4, which will be a morning shoot next week, or a morning stream next week. So, as usual, we will pre-schedule the stream a couple of days beforehand once we know 100% what we're doing. We'll also post to the socials, Facebook, Insta. We'll share it on our YouTube community page and also on our Patreon page. If you would like to support the channel, we would greatly appreciate it. You can head across to patreon.com/MelbourneFlyer. On the socials, Insta and Facebook, we are Melbourne Flyer AU, all one word. And obviously here on YouTube we are just Melbourne Flyer. So we'd love to get some feedback on today's stream over in the chat, or you can DM us on the socials. You can also check out our website melbourneflyer.com.au. We are working on upgrading the site a bit. We just did a big refresh of the site recently, so we have some information about what our setup is, when we stream, where we stream. So all that can be found on our website, as well as an email address if you want to get in touch with us via email. But yeah, we make this content for you guys. We would love to know what you think about today's stream. It helps us grow with the feedback from our lovely viewers. Alright, next arrival there on 27 Jetstar 706 coming in from Hobart, just going in behind Park Royal at the moment. Park Royal, not Royale. They're coming in from Hobart. Now we're not sure how late we're going to go tonight. It is, the sun is going down, which as you can see is making autofocus work extremely hard. So we'll see how we go. This is sort of a bit of a test as well to see how the new lens does perform in low light. So for those camera buffs out there that would like to know what we are using, today we have got the Canon EOS R with a EOS with an RF to EF adapter, a 2x extender, followed by a 100 to 400 EF lens. So the EF to RF adapter is allowing us to use an EF lens on an RF camera, but we'll be updating all that information in our about section on the website. So shortly we will have Velocity 237 departing off runway 27, heading across to Adelaide. There they are, rolling now. Velocity heading across to Adelaide. Where we struggled before was right there. That's better. So it looks like in low light we might need to pull back in while they go past the buildings, and then we can grab them on departure. Alright. And we've got Jetstar 523 coming in from Melbourne, coming in from Sydney to Melbourne. They're on 27. Again, we might lose focus going across here. No, did it right this time. Alright, looks like we might have a Jetstar taxiing here for departure off 34. That would be Jetstar 35 heading for Denpasar. Looks like they are going to go for a full length kilo departure today. We've got Rex 3772 coming in from Mount Gambier. They're on short finals for 3-4. We'll come around and pick them up now. Sorry guys. Rex 3772 in from Mount Gambier. Alright, Jetstar has taxied all the way down. We might just sit on the international apron for a few minutes just while we wait and see what's next. So we've got Jetstar 797. Yeah, Jetstar 797 coming in from the Sunshine Coast out over T4 at the moment. We'll go pick them up in a moment. Now, the Facebook page for us is facebook.com/MelbourneFlyerAU. There's our Jetstar coming in from the Sunshine Coast. So on both Insta and Facebook we are Melbourne Flyer AU, so Instagram.com/Melbourne Flyer AU and Facebook.com/Melbourne Flyer AU, all one word for both sites. So I don't think we currently have links. We might have links up on the website, but if not, we will update the links there. But you can also find links to our socials through our YouTube profile page. So that'll also have our social media details there. We are just in from the Sunshine Coast while we wait for Jetstar at Kilo 34. Looks like they are ready to go now to Denpasar. I think it was Jetstar 35. Melbourne City looking stunning in the background there. Alrighty, Jetstar heading off to Denpasar, Bali. Alright, now who did we have? We've got somebody on short final here on 3-4. Velocity 686 coming in from Perth. Will be our next arrival on 3-4. There is a departure on 2-7 heading velocity heading to Perth. So we've got one in and one out. So we might just wait till we grab. We'll grab velocity coming in from Perth because they're coming in here on runway 34 in front of us. Alright, that's our Virgin service in from Perth. So we've got Qantas 737 departing there off runway 27. We'll wind it in as we go through the trees. Pick him up again on departure. There we go. Oh, look at that. That is absolutely stunning. That was stunning. That sunset is absolutely beautiful tonight. Alright, so our next arrival on 3-4 will be Qantas 690 coming in from Adelaide. Our next arrival on 27 will be QantasLink 58 coming in from Devonport, -8 300. Currently just about to cross over the Terminal 4 car park from our perspective. Melbourne Aviation Spotter, what time are you working on the ramp next Sunday? Alright, let's go try and pick up QantasLink coming in from Devonport, -8 300. Now, unlike Sid Squad, we can't do a here until curfew because Melbourne doesn't have a curfew. So, start at 3 o'clock. We'll probably run through till, I reckon, about 7, maybe 8 o'clock. All depends on how well this camera handles the low light. So, obviously, keen to hear your feedback and your opinion on how it's all looking today. Now, you can see we've got 58 people currently watching, and we have had just over or just under 1,100 people watching. Luke, you are welcome for the commentary. Glad you are enjoying. Here is our Qantas arrival from Adelaide. Apologies I didn't get that sooner on arrival, but looks like our next couple of arrivals look like they will be on runway 27. Alright, departure off 27, Qantas 747, start that again, Qantas 474, heading up to Sydney. She's struggling a little bit in the low light there. Alright. So that was Qantas 474 heading up to Sydney. There's a lovely look of the international apron there. Next arrival on 27 Looks like it will be Rex 139 coming in from Sydney. Yeah, actually, not using the iPhone 15 Pro Maxibon, unlike you guys up there in Sydney. No, we're using the Canon EOS R. Is our weapon of choice. I guess got to be careful saying that sort of word around an airport, but our Canon EOS R, the 100 to 400 lens with the 2 times telephoto adapter. New to this stream, so yeah, we're want to sort of push it tonight and sort of see what it can do. We are pretty close to being out of light here, and it looks like it's doing alright in my opinion. So just not sure how it's translating for you guys. It's why we have I've got Mick as a moderator there. He's watching from a desktop PC. Alright, Rex coming in from Sydney there. He's coming from your part of the world there, Ashley. Oh, I guess I'm making assumptions just because you're a mod doesn't necessarily mean you're up in Sydney. At least with the low light, hopefully it means that it won't pick up on the razor wire quite so easily. That's our other problem here at Ops Road, is cars coming up the road beaming their headlights at me. Alright, next arrival, Qantas 463, also coming in from Sydney. On runway 27, but our next 3-4 arrival will be Qantas 1051 coming in from Broome. So we'll probably get Qantas 463 from Sydney first, and then we'll go across to Qantas 1051. There we go, there's our Qantas in from Sydney. We'll swing around now and grab Qantas 1051 in from Broome. we've got our next arrival on 27. Sounds like we got a 27 departure there, just 5:24 heading up to Sydney. So we are, yeah, we're really starting to struggle a bit with this low light. If we focus on the tail, we should be alright. That gives us a bit of a focal point. But yeah, as Mick's told me in their offside chat that it's starting to get a bit grainy, which I'm not too surprised. Looking a bit grainy on my end here, and that's on the very small screen at the back of the camera. So we might have to look at calling it a night soon. We'll keep going for a little bit longer though, the guys. So, oh, there we go. Actually, you're actually in North East Victoria, so see, I shouldn't make assumptions about where people are just because they're helping out on a channel. So, but yeah, the camera's struggling a wee bit. So this is Qantas 45 getting ready to go to Denpasar that we're following here. Next arrival on 27 there, Qantas 1523 coming in from Canberra. (717), not that you could tell from here, but we've got another aircraft on approach on 34 as well, so alright, that's our 717 in from Canberra. And our final approach here is velocity 744 coming in from the Gold Coast. Followed by Qantas, I reckon Qantas 045 will be out after that, heading to Denpasar. This is velocity in from the Gold Coast. There we are, seeing that lovely purple interior of the Velocity aircraft. So Qantas, can't even see him. There he is. Qantas 045. There at Juliet, quite possibly holding for the next arrival, which is just 465 coming in from Ballina. We've got velocity 875 charging down 27 heading for Sydney. Can't even see him. There we are. I think we might wait for Qantas 45 to depart for Denpasar. And Mick, unless you can see anything else particularly interesting, I should say. we may call it a night just after that. So next arrival here on 3-4 will be Jetstar 465. Here's our Qantas 45 going to Denpasar. Yeah, we're already losing the autofocus on that one. They haven't got the tail lit up, which makes it a smidge hard to lock onto. There you go, Qantas 45 heading out to Denpasar. It's our Jetstar in from Ballina. Good evening, William Reed. Thank you for joining us. Alright. Mixers, we've got China Southern about 45 minutes out. Can't see anything closer. We'll leave the stream up, but we might do some audio testing. So we're going to cut the commentary off here for now, guys. If you want to hang around, feel free. We'll be doing some testing with the audio equipment, see if we can get everything up and running while we're here, and then that way, in theory, for the next stream we are ready to just open up the laptop and go. So what I might do is might leave you on the international apron there. Yeah, everyone have a lovely night. Thank you for watching. Again, if you haven't yet, hit the like button. Please smash it before you go. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, turn on the bell icon for notifications so you know when we're streaming next. We will see you next weekend. Thanks, everyone.
78, the wind 340 degrees, 7 knots. If you could advise when you've got the rapid exit or echo, the runway 34, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34, we'll go back to the course. Tower, I've got a call for the night today.
471 Melbourne Tower, evening. Thank you. It's 79.95, wind 350 degrees, 6 knots, runway 27, clear to land.
27, clear to land, just 79.95.
Two-41, line up, runway 27.
Alright, 27, we'll 241.
Two-41, traffic's at 3 miles, runway 27, clear for takeoff. 471, wind 340 degrees, 7 knots, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27, apologies, that November's not assured.
Yeah.
Now, can I
Class 473, Melbourne Tower, copied. Two-41, departures.
241.
Testing my
24
audio
heavy.
again.
Got a 774 heavy, Melbourne Tower.
Heading Quantic. 632.
632 Melbourne Tower.
What's the 879 ready?
What's the 879 expedite line up 27?
Expedite line up 27, what's the 879?
The 879 traffic's at 4
Testing
miles. Keep it
my
rolling, runway
audio.
27, clear for takeoff.
Keep it rolling, clip takeoff, runway 27, what's the 879?
Four 73, wind
Testing
340
me with
degrees,
ATC.
6 knots, A330 landing on the crossing runway, will hold short, runway 27, clear to land.
27, clear to land, Qantas 473.
On a 774, wind 340
Testing
degrees,
me with
7
ATC in
knots,
the background.
737 landing on the crossing runway, hold short, runway 27, clear to land, runway 34.
Clear land, runway 34, hold short 27, Qantas 774.
On a 774, and if you could advise when you've got the rapid exit or echo, please.
Okay, Qantas 774.
Lost the 879, correct departures.
Departures, velocity 879.
Lost the 866, Melbourne Tower, evening.
Testing me with level 2 on the scanner.
632 Quebec, line up, runway 27 and wait. The landing on the crossing will advise when they've got the rapid exit or echo. Be ready immediate as soon as they do.
Runway 27 at Quebec, will carry 20
What's that, that's 446 ready?
Jets up 446, Melbourne Tower.
Can I just start 230?
Jets up 213, Melbourne Tower. Sub 573, Melbourne Tower.
Testing me to see if I hear myself. No, I don't. That's good.
Just 213 ready, yes, Quebec.
Jets up 213, Melbourne Tower.
Manual braking. And Qantas 774 will take a go.
774, thank you. Thank you. Break Qantas 632, runway 27, clear to takeoff.
27, clear, stay close to station.
To the station, calling tower, say again.
Qantas 482.
Qantas 482, Melbourne Tower. Start 213, you ready immediate? Start 213, expedite, line up 27, be ready for an immediate departure. 213, keep it rolling.
Testing
traffic
me
to
with
3 miles
ATC.
to the crossing, runway 27, cleared immediate takeoff.
Rolling, runway 26, it's 213.
Qantas 632, connect departures.
G'day, Qantas 632.
See ya. The 866, wind 340 degrees, 7 knots, A320 landing on the crossing runway. We'll hold short, runway 27, clear to land.
Copy, runway 27, clear to land, off the 866.
Jetstar 573, wind 340 degrees, 8 knots, 737 landing on the crossing runway. Hold short, runway 27, clear to land, runway 34.
Hold short, runway 27.
Jetstar 573, to facilitate the crossings, if you could advise when you've got the rapid exit, please. Heavy Melbourne Tower. 213, connect departures.
Departures, Jetstar 213.
See ya. C868 Melbourne Tower.
Good evening, Qantas 631.
631 Melbourne Tower. Thank you. Line up runway 27, be ready immediate.
Line up runway 27, Jetstar 446.
It's up 446, keep it rolling, runway 67, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, Jetstar 446.
82, line up runway 27.
Line up runway 27, Qantas 482.
Connect departures.
Jetstar 446.
Qantas 482, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, Qantas 482.
Qantas 631, wind 340 degrees, 7 knots, 737 landing on the crossing runway. Hold short, runway 27, clear to land, runway 34.
Hold short, runway 27, clear to land 34, Qantas 631.
Velocity 868, wind 340 degrees 6 knots, 737 landing on the crossing runway. We'll hold short. Just up 526 Melbourne Tower. Next departures.
42, bye-bye.
See ya.
Yeah, good evening, Link 90.
Link 90 Melbourne Tower evening.
Hello, good evening, Singapore 208 on Alpha.
4208 Heavy Melbourne Tower evening report ready.
Go Singapore 208.
Alright, well we'll get Singapore 208 heading out shortly, guys. We'll grab that. We're pretty much done with our audio testing for this evening, so we'll grab Singapore 208 and then we'll hang around for China Southern.
039 line up runway 27.
Line up runway 27, 039.
Stay on if you want, doesn't bother me. I'll talk to you later. That's right, I'll talk to you later on. Bye.
039, traffic's at 3 miles to the crossing, you ready immediate? 039, keep it rolling runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Clear for immediate takeoff. 039.
Alright, Qantas 39, I think that was going to be rolling off 27. See if we can grab that.
U347 at Quebec, line up runway 27 and wait.
Line up runway 27.
There we go, Qantas 39 rolling down runway 27. Not sure where 39 heads to, but
90 wind, 330 degrees 6 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
Land runway 34, filling 9.
alright, Qantas 39 gone.
39, connect departures, good night.
039, good night, thanks.
Qantas 39 heading off to Jakarta. Next we've got Qantas Link 90-8 300 coming from Burnie. Just about to touch down. Got Singapore down there somewhere. There we are. Singapore A350 getting ready to head back to Singapore. Got the Dash 8 there coming in from Burnie.
C870 Melbourne Tower.
There we go, get that prop glow from the landing lights that everyone seems to enjoy watching.
95, ready.
$347, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Alright, I can hear ATC now again, guys, so you can hear that clicking on the ATC, which is frustrating, I understand. We are going to work on that offline during the next week, so that hopefully by next week's show we don't have that noise. We're not going to go for every departure and arrival now. We're going to watch Singapore, which they are down at the holding point Kilo. I'm just trying to find China Southern. So they're just to the north of the field at the moment. ETA of 7 minutes, so I think they've got to go around. Well, I'm assuming they're going to go around to come in off, come in with my 3-4. Melbourne Uber driver. Oh, you saw Turkish come in last night. That's awesome. I think we saw Turkish come in on one of our earlier streams back during daylight savings. So, alright, Singapore 208 taxiing into position to depart here, runway 34. They're obviously going to snake in before the next arrival on 34, which is a little ways off still, so yeah, Singapore 208.
208, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
For takeoff, runway 34, Singapore 208.
There we go, Singapore 208 cleared for takeoff, runway 34. See if we can keep focus on them for their departure tonight.
26, connect departures. Departures, good night, Delta 526. Good night.
Singapore 208. Unsurprisingly, we couldn't really keep. Oh, there we go. Now we've got the focus one on the tail.
30 degrees, 6 knots, A320 landing on the crossing runway. We'll hold short, runway 27, clear to land.
There we go.
708, wind
So that was our Singapore departure.
37, landing on the crossing runway. Hold short, runway 27, clear to land, runway.
Offshore 27, clear to land 34, just
There we go. Let's press the wrong button on the back of the camera there.
Offshore 189, Singapore 20, good evening.
No. It's 157, Melbourne Tower. Melbourne Tower, evening assigned heading 260. Hold short, runway 27. Tower 708, if you could advise once you've got the rapid exit or echo, please.
708, roger.
Tower, lost 693, ready.
693, Melbourne Tower. Foxy 148, Melbourne Tower, evening. line up runway 27. As soon as the one on the crossing's reported the rapid exit, be ready immediate. 27 clear to take off.
27, clear to take off, Qantas 695.
One 57. One.
Plus 157, runway 27. $95, contact.
Departures, Qantas 695 tonight.
QK 60. Velocity 148, wind.
Alright, so we've got China Southern 787-9,
57,
turning
contact.
finals, sorry, turning base, runway 34. So they'll be with us probably about 3 or 4 minutes, I reckon. They will be our last aircraft for the night.
27, Melbourne.
Once they're down, we will be calling it a night. Thank you to everyone who has joined us this evening and even hung around during my audio testing.
3783, line up runway 27.
Not been a lot to see. Don't think night shooting is really particularly good here at Melbourne. We don't have a lot of terminal lighting like Sydney and Brisbane do. We could possibly try a night session from
148,
T4.
located, contact ground 121 decimals.
121.
but that would, yeah.
Good evening, Canada 243.
Rex 3783.
We'll have to see how we go.
China Southern 340.
Canada 243, request
China Southern 343, expect that. 527, wind 320 degrees at 8 knots, runway 27, clear to land.
27, clear to land, just for 527.
It's 486 down. Contact departures. Assigned heading right 290, hold short runway 27.
China Southern on finals.
Jetstar 173 at Quebec, line up runway 27 and wait. Southern 343, wind 330 degrees 6 knots, runway 34, cleared to land.
Alright, let's see how we go
34, clear to land, China 343 heavy.
with China Southern 343. Go, China Southern 343 about to touch down. And this will be our last arrival for the night, guys. Thank you one and all for joining us. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please go and like the stream. If you're not yet subscribed to us. If you're not yet subscribed, we would absolutely love for you to subscribe to the channel.
Foxtrot, contact ground 121.7.
China 343, request located via Echo.
Echo's available as well.
There we go. China Southern in.
1217, China 343.
Just on 343, thanks.
Have a lovely evening, everyone. Have an awesome week. Sorry, I kept pressing the wrong
Star
button there.
173, the 787 on the crossing runway is vacating an Echo, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Have a lovely evening, everyone. Thank you again for joining us. Yeah, intelligent chimp, that was sort of what I was thinking. T4 would be our best spot for an evening shoot. Or an evening stream. So we might look at that down the track. For now, everyone, have a lovely night. Thank you once again.